Norfolk is a part of the 100 Resilient Cities, right? And so they get a lot of funding to be able to do redevelopment projects that focus on building a more resilient infrastructure for a city. So a part of the St. Paul's redevelopment process is understanding how to work in that area. A lot of that area is actually going to become inundated at all times. So they're trying to develop ways to build this area that is kind of resilient, so trying to build in mixed-use development, so that way that there's homes and businesses there working together. So it's not just residences, which can often get neglected when it comes to doing resiliency work. A lot of what our project works to do is trying to figure out how to knit this area back into the city of Norfolk, but it's difficult because it's on an existing creek bed. And that creek bed has a tendency to flood within its creek outline, actually. And so that's kind of what our project in our studio was kind of focused on. What are the ground conditions, if it's tidally connected, if it's not, because that really has a lot of influence on how you build and what kind of foundations you can use. And so we're kind of doing all of the geotechnical science stuff to help influence the decisions for our class.
Ashley was telling me about this project over dinner one night at Team Science, and I thought that sounded really interesting. And she's like, yeah, we're thinking of buying or renting or getting a ground penetrating radar to look at that and see if we can see the old creek channel. And I was like, well, our lab has a GPR, and so, you know, before you go out and spend the money, maybe we could look and see, you know, I can certainly bring ours down and we can see what there is to see. In terms of working with Ashley, it's been really exciting, and it was neat to see the creativity that they get to have in a lot of their work. In particular around sort of, you know, showing me concept drawings that they had, or ideas that they had from just this sort of what I would consider like a pretty quick data gathering exercise. They were able to learn a lot from it and start to implement and change, implement new ideas and change the ideas that they had before about their system that they were working on.